How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Here they were, headed to the locker room earlier on. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Garnett, Damian Lillard out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, we've got Johnson. Mitchell is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Pau Gasol, and it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Garnett outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Mitchell kicks to Jordan. Back to Mitchell. On deep. Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Billups, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow every pass.
Okay, David, thanks. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
He's off on the second.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Cousins, and he makes good on the layup.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Jordan looking it over. Johnson outside. To the middle. Excellent D there from Garnett. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Floats it up for Cousins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And a wide open look for Jordan. Connects from 3-point range.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Another shot. Back to Cousins. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Lillard.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins getting into the body there offensively.
Here's Jordan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jordan's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Garnett over Gasol. And Garnett misses. Here's Unseld. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Phillips dishes to Garnett. A rebound by Gasol.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Wizards passing it around. For three, Mitchell. Kept alive. Jordan. Off target at the rim. Utah trailing here. Garnett outside. The pass to Lillard. Back to Garnett. Over Mitchell. Again, Garnett missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Cousins. Now Lillard lets it go with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Lillard against Jordan. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
So it's the Wizards now, following Billups' three-point attempt. Mitchell passes to Unseld, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Now here's Billups. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Lillard, and they get it. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Leading by 5. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. High post Cousins. Lillard outside. The three. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell against Garnett. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 11.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Jordan. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Jordan. He has 5. Johnson in the corner. Lock at 6. Here's Unseld. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Floats it up for Cousins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mitchell against Phillips. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Unseld, the pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Cousins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
First one falls for him. Course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now, here's Cousins. He's got 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you think back to DeMarcus Cousins' career. Because of his skill set on the low block, he has spent a lot of time at the foul line.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now here is Davis. Here's Jordan. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 9.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And here is Jordan after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. With the floater and the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Dantley. Boozer a screen on Davis. Dantley the pass to Boozer. Good on the shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jordan with the ball. He's got 9. To the paint. Here's Cycling. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Boozer passes to Aldridge. Over Issel. Aldridge. Good.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Smith against Jordan. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Ilgauskas is checked in for Utah.
For the Jazz, Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Dantley. Boozer with it. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now just a 4-point Wizards lead. Jordan kicks to Davis. Here's Dantley. Guarded by Jordan. In the corner, Smith with it. Boozer with the screen for Smith. That shot missing. And Washington the other way now. Granger outside to the inside. Here's Issel. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Smith from past the arc. Ilgauskas dishes to Boozer. Ilgauskas, the pass to Aldridge. It's good. Aldridge has got 6 points.
A mid-range master. Give Aldridge the ball in this area and just let him do his thing.
Jordan outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Jordan nails both of them. From downtown. That shot, no good. A scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Wizards lead by 6. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Wizards leading by 6. So with Cousins on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Damian Lillard. Garnett out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 3.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Gasol. In the corner, it's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol setting the pick for Jordan. Shoots over Lillard.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Lillard after Pau Gasol's bucket. Down low. Phillips kicks to Lillard. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 9.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Unseld. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here is Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
That free throw, no good. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities. And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. And stolen by Jordan. On the dunk by Jordan.
Good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound, Ilgauskas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Jordan passes to Unseld. Mitchell outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now the pass to Garnett. Washington with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson attacking, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Lillard, the pass to Ilgauskas. He gets that one.
Defenders simply couldn't get around the pick, and it results in a wide open look.
The Jazz shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 10. Phillips kicks to Lillard. Pass to Garnett. Back to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jordan. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jordan against Lillard. Jordan dishes to Johnson. No good. Shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Dinwiddie left side. He kicks it to Billups. Back to Dinwiddie. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Jordan finds Johnson. Utah with the rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Phillips passes to Lillard. Garnett with the screen for Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Out to the right wing. Here's Unseld, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Unseld's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Billups. Rebound by Johnson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And stolen by Billups. Floats it up for Cousins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Jazz. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. The dish to Lillard. Back to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Lillard missing. Washington leading now by 9. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
And the Jazz call time here. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Lillard. He's got 12. Passes to Dinwiddie. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That one, no good. Washington leading now by 11. Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. From deep. Lillard with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Dandridge, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Utah also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Poked loose. The drive by Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 15.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here is Smith. The pass to Dantley. Six to shoot. Aldridge with a screen on Dandridge. Smith for three. That one misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. The feed to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Here's Dinwiddie. Smith outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Utah calls timeout. Now Smith feeds it to Aldridge to end the cold streak. And it's good for two. Aldridge has got 8 points.
imposing his will on the interior. LaMarcus taking the contact and finishing through the play.
Johnson surveying the floor. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Here's Jordan. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith outside. Misses the 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Count that bucket. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Dantley. Dandridge defending. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Smith with it. He's got 6. Johnson with it. Defended by Dinwiddie.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves hard to stop the savvy veteran.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 shots.
That free throw missing, and Utah making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Pass to Gasol. Over Ilgauskas. No good with the fallback jumper. Jazz trail by 13. Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Steps back. Dinwiddie kicks to Ilgauskas. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Ilgauskas has got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Jordan. And another miss by Washington. The Jazz shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Dinwiddie passes to Dantley. Jordan against Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Aldridge. That cuts the lead to single digits. 11 points in the game.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Dandridge passes to Gasol. Over Ilgauskas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. With 1 on the clock, he can't get it to go. And that concludes the first half. It's the Wizards up 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Unseld in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Cousins. Pass to Lillard. Back to Cousins. Stolen by Mitchell. Wound up there for Johnson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Phillips. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Jordan passes to Unseld. Mitchell against Phillips. 5 on the clock. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jordan against Lillard. Here's Dinwiddie. Utah gets it back. Yes, that goes in. Garnett's got 5.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Jordan a screen on Phillips. Mitchell passes to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Garnett with the screen through Lillard. Rebounded by the Wizards. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Going inside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Here's Phillips after the basket by Washington. Sinks the triple.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Washington leading now by 7. Outside, Jordan. The pass to Johnson. Now, Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Garnett. He's got 5. Here's Lillard. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Lillard. Phillips against Mitchell. Phillips kicks to Cousins. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Jordan. He's got 22. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And the Jazz call time here. Boozer, he's checked in for Utah. So it's Utah now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Cousins. Here is Lillard. He's defended by Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cousins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Cousins has got 8.
That's not even fair. A big guy, that size, that skilled, raining threes on your head. Good luck with that.
Tries it from 19. Jordan's shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. And here is Billups. Kicks it to Boozer. Passes it to Cousins. And it goes down 2 points. Cousins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This definitely helps your offense. You're not relegated to the perimeter with Cousins on the floor. You can create easy opportunities.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Billups. Outside Boozer. At the elbow, Billups. Lillard outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Cousins. It's tipped. Now here's Johnson. He's got 14. Here's the pass to Jordan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Lillard missing. Washington leading now by 7. Here's Unseld. He's got 10. Mitchell looking it over for the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And it's Lillard again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Davis is checked in for Washington.
One shot.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. Pass to Garnett. Inside. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Garnett. Garnett's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Jordan. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Pass to Garnett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garnett's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
This is it to Issel. Davis in the corner. Here's Jordan. shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 29 in the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Lillard dishes to Billups. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Garnett. Here's Cousins. Again, the Jazz score.
And defensively, what do you do at this point? DeMarcus Cousins has shown you everything in his tool bag.
Jordan outside. Back to Mitchell for three. And Billups pulls it down. Jazz trail by 11. He feeds it to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Mitchell following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. It's tipped. Here's Jordan. And that one is good. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Cousins. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Cousins has got 18 points in the game.
Well, just great work by DeMarcus Cousins. Persistence, great scoring ability, and that's how you manufacture points.
Mitchell passes to Issel. Here's Unseld. He's guarded by Cousins. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 33 points.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Lillard, the pass to Billups. Out left to the wing. Here's Boozer. Washington with the rebound. Unseld's got his fifth rebound in this one. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Unseld, the pass to Davis. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now. Outside Boozer. And there's the pass to Cousins. Nice move. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, quality shots usually translate to great percentages. The chippy for DeMarcus Cousins with authority.
Now Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Washington. And stolen by Lillard. In the corner, Billups with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now it's just a 4-point Washington lead. Jordan against Lillard. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lillard looking around. Pass to Garnett. Dishes to Cousins. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin to the inside. And stolen by Billups. And now Utah, fast break. Billups with the ball. Cousins with the bucket.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Up top, Jordan. Covered by Lillard. Jordan, the pass to Issel. Here's Davis. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget it.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Wizards. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz trail by 6. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Chauncey Billups out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Dantley in at the 2-guard position. Billups against Jordan. Pass to Granger from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Not going to go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Granger for the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Granger's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Billups with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Granger with the defensive effort. Wizards leading by 6. Johnson, the pass to Andrews. He kicks to Jordan. Passes to Andrews. Shot clock at 5. Granger from outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And the Jazz with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Cousins. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the pass to Ilgauskas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards leading by 4. Outside Gasol. Out up there for Johnson. And stolen by Ilgauskas. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Ilgauskas is screen on Granger. Dinwiddie passes to Ilgauskas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Utah, Zydrunas Ilgauskas taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. Jazz passing it around. Here's Dantley. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Granger against Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. Granger misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dantley the pass to Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. 3-pointer, Granger, and he's good on the 3-ball. Granger's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Washington. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Dinwiddie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington leading now by 3. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. With his first shot attempt, Dandridge's shot is good.
And the Greyhound, really one of the original two-way players. Dandridge, quick and fluid right there from mid-range.
Here's Dantley. Aldridge with a screen on Johnson. Dantley the pass to Smith. And it's off from 3-point range. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
There's the lob to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And I like whenever Aldridge uses his length on offense, especially when he goes up after the alley-oop.
Here's Gasol. Hits the outside fadeaway. And the Wizards lead by 5. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass, Smith. Here's Aldridge. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Gasol. Down low, Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Dinwiddie. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Puts it up from 12. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
Now, here's Johnson. And it's denied. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Dinwiddie. Over Granger. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Smith outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Smith outside. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Johnson outside. It's stolen by Smith. Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Washington leading now by 4. Misses off the left iron. Utah's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Dantley. Outside Aldridge. The feed to Ilgauskas. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Danny Granger.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Ilgauskas. The Wizards with the lead. And here is Mitchell. Jordan a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Gasol. With the fadeaway. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Gasol. Jordan's got 35.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Garnett. Puts the move on. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Johnson following the score by Kevin Garnett.
Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Marcus Johnson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Jazz trail by 3. Garnett dishes to Lillard. Back to Garnett. 13 feet away. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Unseld. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Lillard. Garnett the pass to Cousins. Plays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got 24 points.
DeMarcus Cousins leaves no doubt in a big moment, big-time play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gasol. Wizards passing it around. Here's Jordan. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jordan's got 37.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. us now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. On defense, the Wizards, they lead by 1. Dinwiddie outside, looking to end his cold spell, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Now Mitchell. There's the dish to Jordan. Shoots over Lillard. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark. Wizards shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's blocked. Lillard outside. Garnett with a screen on Johnson. Here's Lillard. Again, the Jazz score. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Utah leading by 3. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Chauncey Billups checked in for the Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Washington Wizards. That shot brings them to within just 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Buries it from outside.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so they foul intentionally. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that
was right on point.
Lillard against Jordan. Phillips. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Phillips has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
And this is how you know Phillips is a leader. He's ready to take that shot when you need it.
Drains the three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
2 shots.
Break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And what time is it? It's Dame time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Mitchell finds Gasol. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Jazz, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Johnson can't get it to go. Garnett outside. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dave. The defense was not the best in the first half. Was it better communication to change things down the stretch?
I think our communication was better, but, our activity, our urgency was much better. We had much more of a presence where they felt us. They had to take tougher shots. It was harder for them getting into the paint and just running their offense. We lost that first half, and we figured it out. We made the proper adjustments, and I think that's why you saw the game change in the second half.
It was a tale of two halves, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.